renegade when afraid. Man in the wilderness. Boy, the amount of things I deal with, it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. Hey, let me tell you something. Bless. BCA, me see you, you know. Me see you. Your name can Petra. Fear. But I'm soon, you know, the first thing. I'm just healing up, you know. Dennis. Zane. Yeah. Jacqueline. Catherine. Yeah, man. I'm just, yeah, creative mind. Juliet. I know Holness that. Oh, Campbell. Okay. Samich. Yeah, man. Shane. Up. Audrey. Yankee. Bless. Bless family. Bless. Yeah, man. Up, man. Up. What a good? Yeah, man. Raw TV. Up. Yeah, man. Zane. Linton. Bless up yourself, man. Yeah, man. Read. Who again? Great. Yeah, man. Great. How about that? Great. Anjo. We have a Pressy. Eh? Verona, you're up. Kev. Andrew Hunt. But who am I miss? Vin. Yeah, man. All right. So, me miss somebody. Nadine. Oh, yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man. Me miss somebody. Jamaica College. Okay. Raw TV. Jaflex. All right. Good. All right. Today, I make a go now. All right. So, hear this. The Prime Minister is stubborn, you know. I'm going to play something with Big Mama. When you play two things with Big Mama first. Yeah? I know what the Prime Minister them go do. Them fool, you know, them two people desperate. Where else Mark? Where else family? You good? Ivan, you up? Yeah. See? All right. So, yeah, what I'm going to do? Gloria, there you know, run, bless. Up! Where else fam? What? At foot. Yeah, man. Up. All right. So, yeah, what the Prime Minister go do? Look here. Look here, skin him teeth in my this today, you know. Look there. You see it? If you have an incredible show, no. Chris, where you going? Anna, big up yourself. See? All right, so I'm going to play Big Mama. I'm going to play Big Mama first. And I could dissect something with the Prime Minister because he's more wrong and strong and where I said it can't work. You know what I'm doing? Then go put together, this are the sperm whale them. You know, say, bug life and thing. So I'm put it up. Him put together now when Juliet swear now who said this. And I show me, not Marky G, but Peter Phillips. And I show Peter Phillips and about some money thing from way back down there. So. Remember Marky G take over now on this thing. Two different leaders. They also Tony up front line, big up yourself. See? Yes. Two different leaders. So when him do now, he must show that and I come and he must contradict himself. Because when I show him, I play that too, you know. But I play the speaker we gone before this, what she do. And you can't trust them. When you're a speaker, you just always be you have to be neutral. Not because you're a PMP or GLP, but most of the time when we see speaker, I watch them. They're neutral. And people can't talk to you. Speaker, that and that. They make sure you spend $18 million. Change up that speaker thing and put it in a Juliet hand. So she mute you. When she don't want you to talk, all these kind of things, them change up the whole place. You know that look like a more dictatorship to me. Because if somebody nominated for the speaker, not Golden. That not mean you for there and do what you want to do. All you need to do, you run the house, like, you know, like how judges come and listen. You have balance. You got to be balanced. If you get something, you excuse yourself and put original Xerox. You know, original Xerox. When I talk about the sperm whale. You put the original Xerox. If there's something with the name, you step aside and make the Xerox read it out. Simple. Okay? And you don't take something. And don't make them play no woman card down here. Because them disposure seems similar the most. Hey. Fear a big woman too. Because you know, when I big, when you look at, remember Andrew, I'm a little brother, you know. You man are not, you know, man, she, them are, you know, smaller, like, me have smaller brother but older than them. And sister, will follow me with them. Older than them. Him and them wife. See? So, you know, him and me take him for a little brother, see? All right. But like when you look at Portia Simpson, we look at her age, we still call her mother. Them not see that we are there. Him do all kind of things. Don't mess and look on deal with the little youth, them and all kind of little things. Look how them deal with that boost. The whole of them deal with that upon a level and go and come push up about that woman thing now and about this and that. You can't work your head. Me play with Big Mama say, when you see Big Mama if you come say this. And Magla brother, because Magla brother work there. Me go play with Big Mama say no. And when you hear him say this, me tell him about Marky G already, you know. Me say, listen. Marky G by the 19th of July, me at the 20. So the 12 o'clock when after the mine. I mean, you can't push me around, you know. There is no way. If you're all right with me, I'm good with you, you know. I'm a loyal to you, you know. I'm good. Me no flip-flop. Nah, go flip-flop. Nah, do it. But if you violate me, you can't violate me twice and 3 times and 4. You cannot do that. Me not allow that. And when you're out for like poor people, like come from the 80s, me tell you. And me can call me from Mama Julie go right back. Me spam them, the whole of them. Me Dunkley, me bill place people. From in a Gilbert, bill. Me not charge them. Because me have the skill, place blow down, me bill it and give them. Because we love old people. Me love people on a whole, you know. Especially get up people, you know, because we know what them go through and them things. See it? Yes. See it? Mr. Marky father dedicated himself in 70 years before him leave there. So much years, a matter of fact, it's still around. To help people right class Jamaica. Sick, the lame, all kind of things. When you cripple up and all kind of things up a film place and everything. Yeah? You understand? And I tell them, I say, yo, it's not a man this. We carry the man 2 years ago. And I hear some brethren, and my brethren call me like, Tony there. I said, boy, you did read the truth, you know me. I said, but watch him man now. You know, I said, if you see me on the road, I'm good. Can you see me on the road, I put on my smile, I'm good. That I mean, you can't run over me, you know. There is no way. Because my head chip. When it chip, it chip. I'm not hide it neither, you know. And that now play, you know, nice guy and thing. But I say, remember, some traumatized. But I keep it real. So I tell you, as is. Me not add an article off, no. I'm good. If me and you good, me and you good. Because me and enough people good. Feel like, for the end of time, me and them good. If you flip on me and you can't good. Me no want to see another. Don't come near my way. Yes. See? But for me and you good, me and you good. Let me tell you something good and you see me and more. No care you not see me, me and you good. Marky G that. Them man, they are family man. Like we said. Just look how them man they live. See? Them man don't have no time for the foolishness. Now for make a bag of night. Me tell you all the while, you know. And everybody have to go come and make a bag of night like how Andrew Guan, you know. Andrew don't mean nobody no good. Me tell him the truth. He had the devil in this. That's why him call himself, bro, God. Mythical. That is a mythical God that, you know. God that's not a real God. So if you can't call yourself God, that means a mythical God. So you know, say you're the devil. You see? We keep it real on. Let me show you where thing they say. And then we're going to leave from Big Mama first. Yeah? Watch this.
Yes, when Cliff would give Mark Golding props.
I made the point that Mark Golding had to show whether he could or is ready for the job.
Ready for the job.
You see that move yesterday afternoon, after the government side effectively shut him down in the Parliament.
Shut him down, you know.
You see the political reaction of going outside beside headquarters house on Duke Street and completing his presentation. Yeah? Not only completing his presentation, but having that media briefing after. Politically, he won the optics. He won the optics politically.
You know, politically. Hear this.
Yeah.
Listen.
This photograph on the front page of the Gleaner this morning. Yes? It's all over social media. This photograph of him on the outside of the Parliament completing his presentation is a political winner for him. The optics look good politically for him. And the Jamaica Labour Party and the administration of Michael Holness, Andrew Michael Holness, must reckon with the fact that they're in a new political game.
You never know that. You never hear me tell me from 2 years ago. Say this is not a yes man. You never believe me. If me I tell you, say them listen. If me are telling you, say it's not a yes man this. When I tell them, I say, but him, honeymoon go hold this, I mean, say firm out, them run out. That's why, hey, some people for go away, you know. No, you see, when you see the real thing, you have to come out, come tell the real thing, you know. Because I remember him coming like a little spy. Big Mama this, you know. Remember I said this is a Big Mama, you know. This are the original, hold on there. Hold on. I'm not going to finish play that. But when you hear Big Mama, because Big Mama, because remember them that them come out with chain and thing and the car shoot up and I have to show you say the car not shoot up. Remember them try all kind of jazz, you know. And him come out and say, but man, say for rape, woman, rape journalists up at the headquarters, because he want to put mark in a bad light. Remember him trying enough thing, you know. Remember Big Mama dangerous too, you know. So, you know, we're not fun at the danger of Big Mama. We know it's a Big Mama dangerous. See? So we know it's a this dangerous people. Let me show you who we know it's a dangerous. So me know it's a this dangerous. Big Mama. Me know it's a Big Mama no ram pronoun. See? So when you hear Big Mama, yeah man, we know Big Mama dangerous. When you hear Big Mama, I have to come out and admit and say, listen, it's a different game. Because remember the other day, Queenie come, go England. Man of born Jamaica in 1965, yeah, tell him go England. After independence 62, anybody born a Jamaican, straight Jamaican. When you're born before that, you're Queen subject. Yeah? Queen subject. Even Sheldon. If me ask Sheldon, I'm not going to talk to you right now, but you can just text it. Sheldon, I say, but my too soft, you know. Even undercover, and them come back and say, but once of him not soft, you know. Him not soft. I say, no, I'm not soft, man. Them man, yeah, a man will just sit down and study up everything and know what them are do. Him know another black thing there. You have to, what you mean when you say you just deal with it, you know. You understand? That's why I'm coming and tell you, say, when since politicians going at this to get rich, and if you're a blasted thief, you never hear him. Since when you're telling politicians going at this, forget rich, unless you're a thief, unless you're a goddamn thief, you never hear it. Of course. When you hear Big Mama, yeah, yes, when you hear Big Mama, have to come and admit, say, hey, pull up your socks, you know, a different thing now, you know. You know what time it is. Because them feel so them powerful, and I tell them, say, yo, brother, let me tell you again. Me make sure turn off your knob, you know, because you're too arrogant, you know. Yeah, me not like that. Me not like people step on poor people and them things. So, me turn off what me cut off phone this snap. See the knob there? You see something on it? Before and after. And me know so them are Xerox. Marky G knows so them are Xerox. You see them there? Two of them. So them just come up with some political, them always come up with some stunt. PR stunt. It not work now. You see them? Not work. Not working. Not working. Yeah? Them not work. See? Alright, I could play and hear what Big Mama does say. He might give them a straight warning now. Them that say, oh, he must say, we are going to see this. On him soft, man. We are going to run over him. The last election, so them say, him and a push over. It show them, you know. Yeah, hear me tell him, say, no. Remember, you know, him talk to Andrew already, say, boy, it's hard. 2 o'clock in the morning, and you know, go through. Because the people, them get wiser than that. 8 years. There is nothing out of your mouth to come. All right. Say me live, you know, get the same way. I'm a chill, and you talk, I'm a watch 8 years. So we give work, I'm going to give you a next blight. You can't get a next blight for me. You know. Number one, I'm going to give you a next blight anyway. Because me, myself, now going to vote for you. Because I don't just get up and vote. My vote of accounting. No remedy, no criminal, nothing at all. I now vote, just get up and vote for some people. So. My vote of a meaningful. Upliftment of Jamaica. Not to kill out the youth them. And rather them. I'm 15 years. And be arrogant to kill and the whole of them from bushrat. From this. Because we are going to show you something now, you know. We're going to show you something now, you know. So that, and even this. Where this there? Where there? Oh, see that? All that, me say I push up it on. This. Me make you see it better. Bushrat. All bushrat, me say I push up it on. Now for the bushrat neither, you know. Me not for the bushrat. Now for the bushrat. See? Now for the bushrat. When you hear him come and admit this, I'll tell you, say, yo, it's a different game. You see that thing the way him go do? Different game. But tell you. Yeah, tell you. We don't know about serious people. Serious people don't make bag of nice, man. Look here.
must reckon with the fact that they're in a new political game. They now have an opponent who's very confident, assured, and is no longer second-guessing himself. Mark Golding showed yesterday that him around the place.
You never know. So me I tell, wait.
Him around the place.
Go on. So you never know that. So Big Mama never know. Up to Big Mama try the antics so me have to back sweat to, you know. With all the car there, Granny Subaru and them thing there. Because let me tell you why Andrew feels them untouchable. Andrew, let me teach you a thing. You see the one of them where you have around there, so where you say you have me in the wilderness. See? But the one of them where you feel say you have and them are specialists for what? Them not have certain experience, man, but travel the world, you. See? Now we not this. We not, yeah. You see that game where you call it radio station and TV and the media houses. We not for decades. So them can't match man in the wilderness. No time at all. And we know them style. We know them style. But we study them, not study, you know. See? And we can't allow them to run in and mash up the place. We know that. Right now. None at all. None whatsoever. Because them nothing, you know. And them pay them talk to me. So I understand with them there. You understand with them? Because them call me and talk to me. So I understand them position too, you know. That me up on a feel. I watch them, my mind feel, and I watch them. Eh? Them want to stay in a place so them can go and collect and do them because thing. We want to get up people for rise. Because we can't feel good go our bed when get up people are sleep and nothing at all and pan concrete and have nothing to eat. It can better. It can better. Well, country can't stay as a third world country all their life from your born till now. You see, it is better and then it gets worse. Can't work. Can't work. It have to be different and too much corruption. I'm going to beat that. So when Big Mama come and admit this in a people, remember playing back again. Hear this.
They now have an opponent who's very confident, assured, and is no longer second-guessing himself. Mark Golding showed yesterday that him around the place.
You never know.
Him around the place.
You never know, Big Mama.
He has the political wind.
Political wind.
Behind his back.
Yeah.
And the government will have to do a reset. It will have to do a reset.
Man tell you, don't can a reset now. When man do come with more PR and tell more lie, and you can help him. That not gonna work neither. Because we know everything we want to do already and we want to say already. Me know what not come with. So it not gonna work. No blind side the thing we on here. No blind spot. No blind spot. None. You hear this? The government have to do a reset. No, but me sure Agintai. You know Agintai, right? Yes, you don't know Agintai. I mean, I have to show no Agintai. No. Me sure Agintai come and say, you win your term, 9 term, 10 term, and any amount of time you want to win. Tell them come do it now. A matter of fact, the other day I talk about tick, beating tick. What and God help me, never precker, I'm at the precker, you know. The 3 precker when I talk to him. Then 3 brand new precker, him, prek, okay. Him same one, 3 brand new precker. Eh? Yeah, so all them do, you just a face reality. Yeah, them just a face reality. It need forensic audits. All the proof, yeah man. All the press food. Yeah.
Behind his back. And the government will have to do a reset.
You might tell the government do a reset.
It will have to do a reset. The strategy of the people.
You hear this? Some start strategy. Moving. Instead the government have to do a reset. Our reset. I'll play something else before I go there, so. You might one and the other one from India, so because them are look, you know. Them are look. Let me play this and then I go to what I show no. Let me play this now. Here the other one in there now. And them alone, no one of them, you know. Them just realize that Mark is not a pushover. Don't think Mark G. Nah, play with them. Eh? And we run after them all. Ferret teeth and them thing, then must realize, say, yo, look at, on a serious note, the place ripe with corruption. You know what, put in a hungry man. Fight over some money and thing. A man will make fee money and make millions on top of millions, hundreds of millions of them businessman. And you know, you say him thief money. I feel him very successful and move very simple. And I look about poor people like him, father. Me rather deal with him. Me rather deal with Manley more than some other man. So me I deal with Manley Jr. Who Bex? Me I deal with Joshua Jr. Who Bex? And we in a business. See? You have to deal with people who care for people. A long time we care for people. I want to people who care for people, you know. Nation building you have to deal with. Not to destroy the country. You know what? Nation have to move out of the country. In a 80. And that happened to Jamaica. We have to stop it. To go down the wrong path. Right now you're in a landlocked place. Not even your beach. You know, see, apocalypse. Hey, let me tell you something on for the court for. You know, see, apocalypse. Send and cut up the people them off and then turn on and tell lie. Because of that, them do, you know. Same like how the police shoot the youth and tell lies. Say it was a shootout. Now I carry that 7 o'clock tonight, you know. And I talk to some police and them things. They come here, say the one Mackie. Mackie from Portmore, say a film squad go do that, you know. He carry one squad and go do that. The DC, you know. He might move like him a chief police, you know. That the piece of shit, you know. Yes, I him, you know. Yes. So yeah, him always do that. Him have some man where him draw out and I like a war and one kill after you. Yeah, him. Don't talk about him. You know about the twin them and them thing they around there too, you know. You understand? Know about them. Okay, so let me show you now. Annex set of arms house. Annex set of arms house before I go on. Look here. Wanna know them? Them are the farmers at the arms house. Frankenstein, Junko Jacket. Bug life they up there, so I don't know when the ant see the apocalypse. Apocalypse are him are the one where up at the place where one know you have your bread and breakfast and them want you for register for tax you. Cause them attack you want tax them. Push them out of one. This is what them do. Turn them in a China strategies. See him there? Yeah, see him there, apocalypse. You see them? I want you the one with attack 200 a night. I him down at the UOJ, Frankenstein. I want the Junko Jacket, him there at center now. When them do the work and I say him I do a Marsha Smith down there, them I push it to him. And I want to know about life, Minister of Misinformation. I don't know him already. So them have some other one germs to kill. Run out and love to apologize for what? And POJ ever want to run out to you know, because them for go to you know. You understand? Them need to move. Dep on my life. Soon call me back. Yeah? Dep on my life. Soon call me back. That cool. Soon call me back, man. Yes. See? Alright. See? I don't call me for the lawyer virgin there. Zach Ganga singing about him same day. Down the country, quote. So he might call me back and make him call back. You know? Yeah. Alright. So hear this now. Well, watch out for them. Here the next one of female colleagues. Hear this now. Yeah. I come make you hear this and then I'll play some video. I'll show you the latest video where Andrew come out with. Put up on him thing and say, he might look mileage from that. That's stupid. Yeah.
Pointing it out for what it is.
And so
it's clear to me Mark Golding made a calculation. He made a political gamble yesterday. And you know what, Tana? All things considered, from start to finish, I think he won.
You think?
After landing his blows in the Parliament, he delivered an effective, fiery press conference at his West Kings House Road offices. That coupled with what was, in fact, an effective presentation on the floor of the House, which hit several important points up to the point of the premature termination, means Mark Golding won the day. He won on politics and he won on policy. Only the most uncharitable observer would seek to take that from him. And yes, there is now an obvious distraction from the substance of what he presented.
Oh.
But is that trade-off fatal to his objective? I don't think so. Because what does he gain instead? he gains the opportunity to cast himself as a victim of government retribution and retaliation. He gains the opportunity to cast himself as a champion for the people silenced by a government that did not want to be criticized. That
just so now you have to stop. They never want to be criticized. And I desert today. Them never want to be criticized. Him not say nothing about the speaker because you can't come in there for balance. Them know you for balance. Now play the speaker, let me show you how she want in there, you know. I'm going to show you when she get charged. I want that should have come in and do better. I'm going to show you where the Prime Minister appear. Play. That I can flap him too. Because right now, me see him, he put something on him side. I run with Richard as another about traffic guru and all. Him not have no sense. Those are not corruption. Corruption are who run you the billions of move. A matter of fact, a criminality. Strike herself for criminality. When you look upon her, she's sinful. Strike, sinful. Criminality. Well, strike there. Strike. Watch a gap. Watch a gap. Strike a criminality that. And you see them whenever have no manners, mark a right them and you know answer. You know, sometimes when they tip on the next foot, them are Prime Minister, I mean I have no answer you know. If you go in, watch a gap. She should have gone home long time and keep her. It must have reason why. You understand? She should have reached home long time. Criminality. See? You hear where him just said a while? Yeah. Finish him.
Is a powerful political rallying cry. Again, yesterday was about politics, plain and simple. And we fool ourselves into thinking it was about more than that. And then in many ways, Mr. Golding was assisted in that yesterday by the reaction of the government benches. The walking out of the House of Representatives and the termination of the budget presentation of the leader of the opposition was simply wrong. Make no mistake about it. The opposition leader has the absolute right to be heard in the House of Representatives. That right is all the more amplified when he speaks in the budget presentation. That's the business of the Jamaican people. And no matter how intolerable the Prime Minister may personally find the comments, using the government's majority to effectively silence Mark Golding on the House floor.
These are the arrogance and the disrespect and the bully in the House. Not care where you want to feel. When the opposition like him, the opposition and the government taunt you that you can walk out. Because you are saying not up to the government. But and are you at the government? Oh, you can walk out, leave the opposition and are you around the country. You ever see that yet? The government can get up and walk out. Leave the opposition. And then I try to stop everything and say, hey, them have 14. We have them have 16 and we're not staying here. So them can't, we have stopped them from talking about the 6. Can't matter about the 6. Notice when they're doing them talk about the 6, we're going to play it back. And them walk out. No manners, no respect. When you hear them, a big mama and the one of them have to run out and I say, when me tell you this, it's a different time now. Them just realize, no more by vote boy and either. None. People have to go to prison too. Because we're not stopping. We're not stopping. Place have a clear. Can't go like Katie. Play.
Was a profoundly undemocratic act. It played to the worst perceptions of this government. The Parliament is not the sole province of the executive. It ought not to be allowed to silence criticism it cannot withstand. What's more, the Prime Minister, come Thursday, will command the bully pulpit and will have a prime opportunity to respond to Mr. Golding in full. He will have his opportunity to rebut and rebut forcefully.
But what is there to rebut? Because you couldn't say she'll do something and lock off mic and talk to the people them like them are kids and me run this and this. And also speaker did it for balance. Speaker did it for balance. You said some bad presidents when you go in and go you do this. So when it flip on the next side and you turn opposition, now people start angry the way you have to ball out to the media. You see things when you like, you don't do it to others, you don't do it. So when you do this and you set it and you start, get it back now, what happened? That's why the country the way they're right now.
It was therefore not necessary to set in train this unusual break with parliamentary tradition, because in so doing, the government handed Mr. Golding the right to credibly say this is an administration that believes itself above criticism.
You know, them the right. Them feel them above criticism. When the youth talk about Andrew, no, and I'm bet, me never, hey, them say Chichi, them say PJ have no wife thing. Me never say PJ said one man, one police, you go look for nobody. In them look for you. Them say Portia Barrett, shit this, shit that. Them put up head pan drunk body, them do everything. Them take up, them put up germs to kill and the JLP them put up all kind of things with Portia. And they must say, each this and that and all kind of things for just win party, for win election. Nobody not say no, I'm glad like chat the verse, they should really love your poor people, you know. And I try our best to them, you know. But them come with them lies and things and them feet so them can continue and them use the money and the big boys, them but we say no. Yes, the people power are the greatest. I will tell that's what man they doing and that's what Mark do too. Mark G. But give me a tell that's what I do too. People power, nobody want to say you know, Andrew. Because when them did want to see you, you show them clocks. And dance and just pass and show them clocks. You know, reason with them and walk with them. Yeah. You know, do that. Show them clocks. And then you have some very arrogant. When arrogant, for kill. Be arrogant. Be arrogant for kill. When you look, you see one of ride bike and clocks, all them wife cock up shoes. Like acrobat. Me remind you know. Remind you. And it not look good. This is the speaker for the house. Let me just show you. When you're in a pan down and say, let me just show you. Let me just show you because, all right, look here. I'm fast. You can remember my system fasting. Look here. Look at, tell me if this look good.
If this.
How would this? Look here.
Clocks.
With man and wife shoes. Who for wife this cock up so then you're having a pan down, boy. Like we don't know, sir, a park, you know what people talk. Look there. That look good to you. For that was a skirt. That look good? Eh? This look good to the people. Juliet Holness cock up and man and wipe off her shoes with clocks. Me I go vote for you and then take my hand and put on your dirty thinking clocks. With your cheese in your toe, cheese toe. I can't add chicken toe or something. This look good? For your woman and then you tell me speak and then you put on a dress and how blah blah blah. This don't look good, it's kettle. A kettle looking thing this. That's the truth. You understand? Look here.
So, you know, you put the perception of the youth in it, especially the school youth. Them
that look good too, no?
Sponges. You know, the Prime Minister talk about the music and wait and do and all kind of thing, but you have to look at the example where you and your wife set. Other people do it too. Other people in your party.
See? Instead of you move with the people, them I move with you. A clerks and a husband and the whole of them. Me go for me clerk. Go on feet! Me have clerks and sometimes I forgot so me have clerks the backside. Come in and wait for you. I have more than one class. You know, that look good too, no? But now they talk about low blow. That a low blow. This is low blow. Yeah? Prime Minister, your husband, be a lady, man. Be a lady. Eh? This look good too, no? Eh? Them kind of cock up like acrobat and all kind of thing. Your foot pump bike and man wipe your clocks. You don't want to do that. Set example. But this is how them set. And when them set this now, them want to flick it. Our who you know, that hey people, that father-in-law forget it too, you know. Because of him at the president for the Senate. So when the thing pass for she, if it come in a law, them sign it. Them have to pass it. So him get a lot of things when they want to pass neither. Dark pass father-in-law. Dark pass father-in-law. Him just as like she. So we have to start draw him in a focus too. The one we run out. Dark path father-in-law. Yeah? Yes. Him. Draw him in a focus. Him are the president of the Senate right now. Yeah? So the House and the Senate and him have to pass the thing. Them and him sit on enough thing too. Dark path father-in-law. Two of them are do it. So okay. So this is where she do. I'm show you where Andrew do. What Andrew put out, because him put out them things, see, him can hold people and go into them head. Continue to play this.
It was the wrong call. It was the wrong call as a matter of governance, and it was the wrong call as a matter of politics. And in Turner, while I have the greatest sympathy for the Prime Minister as a man not standing for his wife being attacked and bullied,
nobody never stand and bully. Then she don't be a member of Parliament. Me never hear, you know, you have a Prime Minister and we are under them things small. Them come with everything, fling at her. Me play about the Porsche. You see, them do the ads. And the one of them attack her and say, yes. You understand? So when you hold them in a real life now, them as attack and bullied. If you do if you talk the right thing, I'll play with marks again. I know I'm not actually, you know. I'm talking about the speaker. See? This is how them lie and love twist. I'm going to show you something. Play it.
There was no need for all the government members to leave, such that the House could not maintain its quorum. That was an act of raw political retribution. We do not punish parliamentary speech in this country simply because it makes us uncomfortable. And we certainly do not punish it of all places on the floor of the House of Representatives itself. That's not acceptable. The bar is higher than that. It has to be. And so, when I take it all together, Tana, the 2-hour presentation, the walkout, the finishing the speech on Duke Street, the press conference at West King's House Road, taken all together, Mr. Golding showed up yesterday. He had his moment. And there's just no two ways about that.
First, you hear them when you hear them a big mama for talk the truth, you know, because them like a wicked and love spin, you know. But them know so we're about them too, because we keep it real on where, you know, where the watch line, you know, where the, you know. And we there the gate post, you know. So, you know, when I run for bond them, you know. Yeah? No, this look good. This look good for a Prime Minister wife. You make man wipe your shoes. You think this, no, there is nowhere. This look good, not all. See there?
Remember, I want to set this example. See there?
Look there. That look good too, no? Circle by the spear, man. Instead of you talk to the man think you know want them do this because I vote, you look from them. So you turn when I use them like them as slave. You know, like you go around there like you say, you know, do this. You don't want to do this. If them come with this, no, them never not touch a shoe. You know, that are the lowest of the law. You know, in Iraq, serious thing, in Iraq, when you see, where think that the name again, the president, the one before Obama. Remember name again? I remember his name, you know. Yeah? Where you see the president before Obama there, where going to the war in Iraq. Where name again? Bush. When you see Bush, you're going to Iraq make him speech and him show the shoes are fine. If that the licky man are the most embarrassing thing, you can't think. You remember them lock up one day, you know, like one of the journalists, and him do some miss, and him do some miss. Can you imagine you have man touch your shoes and clean it like this? Arrogance to kill, man. These are the people who make a run thing. Shall have a case in the paper now. See it, yeah? And shall the speaker, you know. Remember, shall the speaker. Move this. I'm going to show you something, Andrew. I'm going to show you an next speaker where man can't take no check from them. I'm going to show you where Andrew put out. Look here. 800. Look here. 800. Right. Look on a case here. And a speaker, hear this. Watch out. Look on a case.
Pass another while, and it must be pass. No. This, watch this now. This is the Prime Minister wife. You see it? Look here. Impossible to fix. Look on this. Said now, Juliet Holness tells court her 800 million housing project doom to fail if issues with access road not addressed.
Okay. Now when your people want to put a rap on head on 800 million in Jamaican term, 200 million less $1 billion. Me not talk about 10 million or 20 million or 50 million or 100 million. Me talk 800 million. Me talk more than 3/4 of $1 billion project. Billion would that be more than 3/4. 50 million more. Yeah, because 3/4 million, you know, it's 750 million, 3/4 billion, right? So 50 million more, 800 million, and he must have overrun. And we not ask yourself, so, but you don't work in the market. You have no more people working in the market and right now, them do even have $1 million. Not 2 or 3. That are 800 million. That and about no house or not some other place where them have. See? You understand? 3/4 of a more than 3/4 of a billion. Billion with a B. Eh? And she do this. But she don't excuse herself from the speakership. She take the speakership still. And by the way, you do something and put a thing in a blind trust. You're in there now, and then you build up all these things. The whole of them build up all these things. And nobody, because it's 2 people hungry, them don't question them. So the big boy, them like people in a question because them get to build things and do all kind of things. See? Okay. So I'm going to move this. Yesterday I talked about she that. So I'm going to put up a one here. When I show you what I want to do, remember, the Integrity Commission come out with the 6. Them did have the Prime Minister. Them have the Prime Minister. Okay. Wicked Generalist. Okay, fam. But I might do so much thing, I just my vice artist and him just send. I just check and see if him there still. See, and some of you man there. See it. See it. Okay. We're going to come. I forgot to do what I do is I'm going to make some other tune and do something. Me have a million things I do, but you don't know, but they call it multitask. So you might call me, because we just advise up some sizzle and some other things and some things, some dub and some shit, So me just send it, the wicked general, so me have to, multitask, and me just finish up some things, some Juliet, some other things, So you have to multitask, Yes. All right. So I'm going to play the speaker, the one we leave. These are the opposition, she had disrespect and them have to come out. Because she have a paper, with the robin, remember the car, the concession. And she said, no, hear me. And me are the speaker and this, Me not take no talk and them say, well, oh, no, sir. Mark have to end this. It have to end. Them are going too bad. Speaker no behave them kind of way. She say her name on the thing, and she not table it. So we think that one year come table it now. You said the Prime Minister wife. She worse. Look here. See them there? I fear them, see
As
there?
it relates to a ruling of the Speaker in this House, and I have ruled that this matter goes to the Oversight Committee for deliberations and to that, and I am now moving on.
No, you have to talk to people. So all you got to see him wife now. And she was a deputy speaker. This are the, you know what is? Them send the thing and about herself and the car, and the concession that she do, You have to talk to them. I ruling. I will send it to them. I send it to them on the oversight. And I am moving on. Listen what she said again. Listen here.
This matter goes to the Oversight Committee for deliberations and to that, and I am now moving on. Bills brought from the Senate.
Yeah, bills brought from the Senate. That's a dark father-in-law. I've just said bills brought from the Senate. Me tell you about them. Them not have nothing about them. Them not have nothing about them. Them people say, hey, we have the power, so we do anything we want. Me tell you about them. Eh? All right. So let me say me can draw. Let me say me can show you some other thing with that now. Look on this now. Let me see that one day. That one day. Look on this now. This when them up the opposition have a pressure. Eh? Yeah. She said, hey, last talker speaker, I see her name the panity, And them I said, excuse yourself, make it read out. She said, no, she not read. Me I said it, that's all my thing final. We are move on. I saw that one you're going out to, All right, look here. So when Andrew come and attack, we know how them operate. Them have no respect. Them are no speaker. Our own thing, our own crime. Look here.
News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com.
We begin this evening with news about the dramatic resignation of House Speaker Marissa Dalrymple-Filibert.
Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert is also stepping down as Member of Parliament for Southern Trelawney. Now the developments come 2 days after she became embroiled in legal issues uncovered by the Integrity Commission.
Dwayne Anderson has been reading her statement and has this report.
Since the Integrity Commission has decided to charge me criminally for an omission, I have considered the damage this has done to my reputation and have decided to tender my resignation, both as the Speaker of the House of Representatives and a Member of Parliament for South Trelawney with immediate effect. End quote. The words of Marissa Dalrymple-Filibert late Thursday afternoon, which sent shockwaves across the country. She has found herself in legal hot water over her failure to include a Benz GLA 250 motor vehicle in her statutory filings from 2015 to 2021.
Yeah, when she have a Chris Benz in the people, and she forgot it. Yes, me never know. You forgot. I see her that forgot 31 million. Benz about her money. She forgot. She took out a bet. Remember, her sister couldn't take it out, and yesterday not she, but as she tell lie. This should have come with prison term. I know the case for try that night, I know. You know, because the other day when them call this, them down there give her money. You know, Trelawney, you know, so with that Trelawney. Remember me at the winning, you know. Down there cook food and do all kind of things. One bag of things and one bag of money and one bag of sitting and give her down there. Up at top Trelawney. She did that too. She had the head cook and back wash up there. I do what she do. Same way. You understand? All right. Go and listen to this.
She was also facing pressure for her use of a government concession as detailed by the Integrity Commission's probe.
Yeah, she got concession. Concession like what you say, we have a concession. You get concession too. Yeah, there.
As for the failure to include the vehicle in her filings, Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert said, quote, I maintain the omission of the vehicle was a genuine oversight, as there would have been...
People, you know have a little bicycle. You have a bike and you have a file. You have to find out a Chris BMW and you is an oversight by you. Oversight. Eh? Them could have tell you that. Say, oh, you can't find nothing else. It's an oversight. Me never even remember saying have the vehicle. Say her sister use her sister, so I don't want she have it. Yeah? Because them must take it and them have it and they must go sell it or do something. Eh? You ever hear this? Brand new Benz too, you know. BM. Must say BM or Benz. You have your little B13 now. And if you do something with it, you say, no, hey, no wrong put my B13, you know, I look a drunk. We are right, but she no can imagine. As so much them have that you have them thing here, and you get there, you say, oh, me not file it because I forgot it, and you not file it so long. You forgot to even get it. You know, see them dangerous. Eh? Yeah.
No allegation against my name had I included the vehicle in my declaration. Therefore, I had no motive to have deliberately omitted it. End quote.
Yeah, there no motive. Make a youth. What if the Aki say never have no motive to thief the Aki, but I want to send him to prison? But you don't tell me that. Let me tell you this. She couldn't tell me nothing at all. If she tell me sooner, I come, me now move. But if she tell me something else, if you stand up, me gone. She dangerous too. Very lie. But well, them a liar still, so what you expect?
She also claimed that nowhere in the report has the Integrity Commission raised any question or concern about the source of funding for the vehicle, which was purchased through a loan from a bank. Additionally, she explains the vehicle was never sold or transferred to anyone in the past 7 years.
So, you have a vehicle for 7 years, but you forgot to write it up from you get it till now. Brand new vehicle. That makes sense sooner, people. You could have a vehicle. You borrow money from the bank. You forgot to pay about the bank then? Send that to no run up a bag of thing, man, and all kind of thing, and then come seize it or something. So 7 years. And you borrow money for buy something. So you must have pay off your loan. So you forgot to say you don't have the vehicle. That make it even worse. And like you said, I have some cash in my buy it, I'm going to put it through me have so much of it. I'm going to put it down. You borrow the money from bank. That's what you say. Me see how it buy, you know. Because I'm not buying into this. I know it buy and everything. You know. This is a shit. See, this is total shit. I know who did have the vehicle. I know about Wamba, but I just Go along. Borrow money. You borrow money from bank for buy a brand new BMW or a Benz. And 7 years, it oversight, you know, for pocket. That means if you forgot to pay the bank, I just still pay the bank, but you forgot the vehicle. How that want to work? That make it worse. How it work? Yeah? How it work? How that work? Eh? How it work? That makes sense to just think what me just said to you. You owe money to a bank. Because the bank must have write you something. And 7 years. You get the money and just sit down, you know. That means you never pay it back and then write you do nothing. Because if you pay back the money, you know, what you pay it for? A bedroom set? Or a brand new BM? Or a brand new Benz? Eh? Brand new. You get the concession, so you don't pay the duty and them thing, you get concession. Millions of concession, right? So you get a brand new thing and you pay about the bank, but me no know. You couldn't say not pay about the bank. They might write you do something. Them know where you're there. It make any sense to one people. Just tell me, no man. But them at, you know, sometimes them talk and them just come with them lie, but them all when them can't hide something, them just come truthful and say, me just kill this. Them put out something to the public where you say this make it worse, you know, so them a lie and them cannot be trusted. Them full of shit. That don't make no sense. You borrow money from, even borrow money from, people borrow money from loan shark place, and may look 50 grand and turn another million. They might roll up and down and they might take one bank and take action. And you not pay nothing at all for this for 7 years. And it must sell. 7 years. And nothing. And it's just an oversight of you. And then at this, the opposition, my ruling, so them talk. She should have excused herself and the deputy. We should the other one come up and do this. Them know what them do. You can't have no mercy upon them. You understand? All right. Continue.
Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert argues what has happened to her could have happened to any other member of parliament, public servant, or civil servant.
All that of foolishness. And not the request of anyone. Yes, she resign and not the request
Her
of
decision
anyone.
to resign, she said, is voluntary and not at the request of anyone. End quote. Furthermore, she says she remains a member and supporter of the JLP, and more particularly to the Holness administration. She concluded by stating she's looking forward to the trial of the matter, for which the Integrity Commission has ruled that she be charged.
And I know you don't have a trial, the people. I know you don't see nothing about this. All right, let me continue with this. Let me continue.
The implications of Marissa Dalrymple-Filibert's resignation as Member of Parliament and Speaker of the House. Andrea Chisholm now joins us live with that story, and she's been a member of the House for a while.
Yes, Archie, she has been Speaker of the House, or should I say Speaker of the House of Representatives. Let's start off with that, from July 2011 to December 2011. So when she was picked by the Prime Minister in 2020 to serve as Speaker, it was her second stint. This was Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert on September 15, 2020 at the swearing-in ceremony for MPs.
Having been the Speaker before, I am aware of the awesome task ahead. And so, Prime Minister and members of the House, today I give you the assurance that the affairs of this House will not fall short of the highest standards.
But it fall short. So if you arm out, no make no sense. The highest, that wasn't the highest standard.
Members, you can be assured that in discharging my duties, I shall endeavor to be guided by the standing orders.
Now that she
But she never guided by no standing orders, that's so you know. You hear this?
has announced her intention to resign as Speaker, who will be selected to fill the post? Will Deputy Speaker Juliet Holness be elevated, or will someone else be elected? That information should be made public at the next sitting of the House of Representatives. Now, we must point out that Standing Order number 2, which deals with the election of Speaker, states that whenever it is necessary for the House to elect a Speaker, the clerk shall call upon the House to do so. A member of the House may then propose an individual who is willing to serve. That proposal has to be seconded, and if no one else is put forward, that nominee will become Speaker.
Yeah,
It's important to point out.
So you just want to second it. This you wanna see it? At the standing order said this. So when them put you the deputy and them put her make a plate, you know. So when Paul will get up and second it, nobody now say, hey, me go put somebody else because over there so they might take them from. Then take a long out. Eh? But she now come there with the same kind of behavior. When you saw the standing orders, what it say? This will show you where Andrew put up.
That the speaker cannot be a minister.
And as we've been talking right now, Andrea, about her role as a speaker, but what about her resignation as a member of parliament?
Well, Archie, she first became a member of parliament for South Trelawney following the 2007 general election. And at that time, she got 6,167 votes to beat the PNP's Doneth Brown-Reid. Her resignation may trigger a by-election in South Trelawney, which can be considered a fairly safe seat for the JLP. In the last 10 general elections, the JLP won the seat 7 times. And we know that Trelawney businessman Fabian Faber Davis has been campaigning.
You see the car and what's the concession? Let me see it again.
JLP. In the last 10 general elections, the JLP won the seat 7 times. And we know that
8.1 million. New, brand new.
Trelawney businessman
6 million. Okay. See it? Okay.
Fabian Faber Davis has been campaigning in the constituency and was selected as the PNP's candidate for the next general election. If there's a by-election, he is possibly the one to represent the PNP. So, Archie, interesting times are ahead, and we will be monitoring the situation on the ground so that we can keep the nation up to date.
Thank you so much, Andrea Chisholm, with our story. Over.
Let me see this now. Let me hear what them say about she again now.
We recover the funds. The Integrity Commission wants House Speaker Marissa Dalrymple-Filibert to pay over the funds received from the motor vehicle concession and the travelling allowance granted to her by the Jamaica Customs Agency and the Ministry of Finance, respectively. It follows.
Yeah, the agents and Minister of Finance, so they want back the money. We don't know if they get back the money. And she forgot the what that is.
The damning report on her statutory declaration to the Commission. As Jamila Maitland reports, the Commission wants to know whether the concession was fraudulently obtained.
It all started with the purchase of a 2015 Mercedes-Benz SUV, black, something like the one pictured. House Speaker Marissa Dalrymple-Filibert in October 2015 used the 20% duty concession offered to government officials to receive a discount. The vehicle, valued at $8.1 million, was sold for $6 million. But in her statutory declaration to the Commission, filed a few months later in December 2015, the vehicle was not on it. Her declarations for 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 and 2021, the vehicle was also not accounted for.
So tell me something, people now. You buy a brand new vehicle with concession, and you know this was speaker before. And then the depending from 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, you know, depending account. She never have it. But she forgot it, but she said she buy money from the bank. So you have to pay back the vehicle money. If I too much money you buy, I forgot buy it. But you just have to pay some money back to the bank. But no. She never said she paid back to the bank. But she forgot it. This is how them lie to you know. And if you take this and say, oh, it's a mistake she make. Or you go there and them thief them just take a pick of one mango. You hear my thief. Him touch a goat. Them chop him up and kill him. You are the wickedest thief. But when them a chop, them chop. And you say, oh, she just forgot it, man. You can't get something like this. Eh? Brand new to you know. It's a Benz. And you forgot it. But you sell it. After. And you know make no, you know declare it none of the time so you don't get it. Eh? Oh. Okay.
For the Integrity Commission, this is a major red flag. But according to Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert, when questioned by the Commission initially about the absence of the Benz SUV from her filing, she never owned the car. Then, she never used the car.
You know here now? Because I have something with our sister talk to you know, people. So I now go back in I. She never owned it first, then she never used it.
Used the car. Then, she wasn't sure for what period and how long she used the car. The Commission also noted that 2 months after Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert denied any knowledge of the car, it was sold. But according to her, she never benefited from the proceeds. Her response, "It was my sister who used the car." But this is an obvious breach of the conditions of the concession policy.
Because she take it for the sister. So it's my sister because she said she drive SUV. She drive SUV too. She drive SUV because Rocky one was, so she want to drive that. So why you not buy that? Her sister and her husband. Since she said her sister used, her sister said, no, she said her sister and them use it on go but she not have it there because that's why she never have it. So you want to see the twist. And I be a lie them tell. All you do is pay the money for the car and don't do this.
Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert was granted the concession to carry out her public duties as a member of parliament. Notably, her sister is not an MP. Documents reveal that the sister's husband financed the car, which Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert stood as a guarantor. But the commission argued that the vehicle being in Mrs. Dalrymple's name would also require her to be directly involved in the process of insuring the vehicle every year.
Okay, so that's the next thing again. Wait. So the vehicle in your name, you know. I couldn't just swap, so she wait 7 years when it run off and then sell it. So she never get no money off it, but stuff in her name. So your sister, you have to insure it. You have to license insure, you have to do it. But you forgot it, say me not pay feet, and I forgot. Me just remember the vehicle, brand new vehicle. Brand new vehicle. I forgot it, you know. Me not remember it or nothing. Brand new vehicle. Eh? And for all these years, till it sell. And when them ask, they come up with all these, you never own it, then you have it, and then you barely drive it, then your sister have it. Then this and that, and then, you know, then it's sold. Yeah? And then she forgot. We don't see her case or now. Then people are honest.
It's wide believed that the House Speaker knowingly made a false statement. Of concern, too, is that Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert received motor vehicle allowance of $1.6 million for the period September to October 2020.
She get October 2020. Motor vehicle allowance come to 1.8 million. Some people have not heard that. In a third world country.
When she became Speaker of the House, she was using her personal car, the vehicle, a 2004 RAV4, not the Benz SUV. But according to the...
So 2004 RAV4 she use and get nearly 2 million that she get. For the use her personal
policy, claims for upkeep allowance and travelling can only be made in respect of the most recent concession vehicle. The Commission wants the Financial Secretary to recover the travelling allowance paid. It also wants the Jamaica Customs Agency to recover all the duties and apply the appropriate penalties. As for whether the concession was fraudulently obtained, the Integrity Commission is asking that that be probed as well. Of note, a name of an entity or person was redacted from the report as allegedly knowing about it. And if the allegations are true, the Commission says they're liable as well. Mrs. Dalrymple-Filibert is to resubmit a complete and accurate statutory declaration. A statement released by her on Tuesday said she would submit the documents on Wednesday, September 20. Up to News Time calls to her attorney Peter Champagny to find out whether the statements were indeed filed could not be ascertained. It means the House Speaker's declarations are not certified. Jamila Maitland.
I'm not certified either. Okay. So I can move it and I can look at Andrew put up with his wife now. Yeah, I can move that. And I can look on what Andrew put up with his wife. Can I put up something with his wife, you know? So this, let me see that one. Let me see if I want them one. Hold on. All right. So this Marky G go finish him statement right there. So I put up what Andrew put up with his wife first. So I just show the speaker there. So I can look what Andrew put up and run with now. Say him play politics and do PR. Look here now.
Action. And
Hold on, Sita.
the Member of Parliament.
Nomination of MP Juliet Holness. Speaker, watch out.
I beg to nominate the Member of Parliament for the great constituency of East Rural St. Andrew, Mrs. Juliet Holness, to become the Speaker of the House.
Madam Clerk.
So, we all see nobody here, so I not see Mark Gold in there, so I see Pana side, I'm going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them sit down there, so 1 stand up and 4 sit down. So Paul will that stand up. So they must say, look what I'm going to put out. Let me show you how I'm going to play with them little dirty politics now. This now nothing to do who nominate her because too smarty. And it show me the standing order look while. I'm show you where Dalrymple go on with, so you can't trust them. So instead that she come a neutral and be a neutral speaker, she the worst. She get the thing them on her table them like Dalrymple. So look on this now. Chuck say him a move it for she turn a speaker, cause too smarty. And then you could have put show up anybody else as speaker, you know. Maybe from around there. So look here now.
I beg to second the motion.
So in a government business, him say make to second the motion. Remember, you know, him in there and him say this. Marky G, you know, there. Marky G say, okay, your government business, opposite you they think they for government business. We not so long as she good. Now I play it and you can hear what him say. But she no good. So here, look what Andrew play with.
Are there any further nominations?
You know what I'm saying?
Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations?
Just let alone, you know. Alright, so we not see that. So who the dep on the side there? Not a Marky G. But look what him do. Him push it out now, so the PMP. Right? Him the leader for opposition business, you know. So if him there, and you do a nomination, and you say, okay, me second it. That's not, you know. But she for balance. She no balance. So Andrew put out this, you know, look at our people.
I join with my colleague in congratulating you on the ascension to the chair of Speaker of this great house. We wish you well. We genuinely want you to do well so that your tenure can be very successful.
Yeah, animal, I wish you no bad luck. Because them could have come from the say you have one from the opposition and say, I wish you well. First you say, yeah, you know, like come to this. I balance and do as a speaker supposed to do. Can we just show where the speaker, two person can come and nominate you. And maybe somebody could have get up and nominate somebody else. For be the speaker, then you have a draw out, right? Them not draw out, them go through. Watch out.
A major impulse that brought me here today was to see you in your elevated condition.
So Peter Phillips went and said the impulse trying to see you elevated. You should them show your respect. And for you show back the respect, you start and go people like dirt and you now name the six. Look at man never there, you know. When them show Mark and Nakim never there, look at. Look at them unfair and them say, let me show you, look at now. See everybody where they're the people. See everybody where they're so. See them there? You see where them just do? Them cutting Mark. This I tell you say, them is a piece of shit. But you know, see Peter Phillips, and a matter of fact, it's not the same day Peter Phillips go there. When him say it, him go there and I wish her well. Same see her in a wawa. It's not the same day Peter Phillips go there neither. See one who did the right yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then him 6. See there? And a Peter Phillips start. Mark not there. Look when me play the video, you can see them cutting Mark. This is what me tell you say, just watch how the sperm whale them work, man. Remember me edit video, music video and everything, you know, man. Them I hear that, you know. Just look when Mark come in, you see them cutting me. He's not there. Him did dead and him do it and him just slow it. Look here. Look.
I join with my colleague.
You see where I'm there? At the front, you see Mark at the front. No, remember, you know. Nobody know that there's two of them and you see the whole place. Because I can't see the whole place. Look here now.
Congratulating you on the ascension to the chair of this great house. We wish you well. We genuinely want you to do well so that your tenure can be very successful.
A major.
This, you see all man out there so now. So this is a different day. When they might show him, can see Anthony Hilton, there's a next man out there and them thing there. They must show you this.
Impulse that brought me here today was to see you in your elevated.
Was to see you in your elevated. She never get elevated when them come. Them just come see her in her elevating position. So when them do them put the two of them together like at the one day. You see it? All right. Me tell you to them I eat that to them. Remember some do them thing and I know them. See? You know some Me come see you in your elevated seat. Me just impulse come see you and make you go and do well. Yeah? Yeah? Alright, look here now. Look here. Look there now, alright. Look on the seat now. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, 5, 6, 7. Sit them have mark at the front now. You see that? Them cut it in quick, you know. With a bag of paper at the front of them. Let me say something now. Front of them, yeah, this is there, but me never see no mark or nothing. But this, me see mark.
I join with my colleague and can be very successful.
Here today was to see you in your elevated.
The head of parliament is now the spouse of the head of government. Really does not sit well with the tradition that the speaker must act independently of the government of the day.
We wish you well.
You see what them do? Then cut it now. You see what them play? So I'm saying, you know, not sit well with the government of the day, and him do some shake him and then cut it. Them come back with the same look dirty editing. Can you hear what I'm saying? I'm going to play what Mark say. But this is what them do. Me tell you, this is what them do. Yo, dirty thinking sperm wheel. I don't know fool some man. Fool no tongue just heavy, I don't just full of sperm. I want to, no man. I'm going to go outside, man. With compound, I'm outside. When I eat that, man. Oh, then sperm wheel as a fool, man. So you cut it. What Marky G has said. To make it sound like, and then you send it out when everybody see the thing already. Tell me if them have sense. Eh? Tell me if them have sense. Then fool your fart. So this are the first thing when them and then bring him back, he must say wish you well. So when them cut it here, so look here. Remember this yesterday, you know, look here.
Really does not sit well with the tradition that the speaker must act independently of the government of the day.
We wish you well. We want.
See it? Then cut him. And then make Paul well and say, I wish you well. Yes, may I tell you, them a stinker, man. Hey, honest, this not do good. May I tell you, someone sit down and say, do this, man. You're embarrass yourself, brother. Are you desperate, man? Look here now.
We genuinely want you to do well.
See what them put up here now? The new compensation package for Parliament. So them will show you a compensation package for Parliament now. Look here now. Look here again.
MPP is rubbish.
So, because Gill come out of this long time, remember Mark are the opposition leader now, and not even Peter Phillips, you know. That man have retired a long time. Pickaxe still this, you know. Look where them draft for and put in a them thing, no people. You know, say them a shit. That man are not even, what the man are there? When last you say that man are people, you must say that woman I watch him go and pick to them. The man are leave politics. When the man say MPP are rubbish to call that, look what them draft for. Look how Andrew desperate. Look what them put out. This is where your brother stop pay them, man. You waste some money, man. You waste some time, man. Yeah? So you draft for something where a man said this, so. Well, leave the thing long time, leave, you know. And draft for him and then you put us a mark. Even if Peter Phillips said here where you say, a mark is a work. So you now put it and say the PMP and when a mark now, him run film thing on a different level, brother. And when him say foolishness or foolishness, even if them say PR rubbish, that I mean you forget yourself 300%. Nobody never look upon that. None. So when him a try doing him do a catch 9, that's why you can't do nothing with him. Him dangerous. You see when him put up yourself? Bobby Pickard's Gill. Eh? No Bobby that. Look here.
Piece of the skull.
And look who was the MP. Look, people. Look here. Can a man in a boost? I think him in a boost.
MPP is rubbish. Piece of the skull. Because
you see the speaker? That don't look like him wife. I did that one.
Rock bottom.
Madam Speaker, the opposition.
All right. So look again. Me I look at me not see Mark run when Julian attack. So the opposition not set me an agreement, but them never tell him the money. Mark hear this and him love it. Hear this again.
Takes no issue with what the ministers announced.
So them say them are do a raise a pay. Them are pay public sector work and what have you. So here you see what them put up now. You see the cuttings? Look here. Look here. Opposition again called for a rollback of salary increase for political director. You have to roll it back with a piece of shit. Andrew, stop making them money. Them embarrass you, man. Brother, I could have edit something better for you, but I'm not going to do it. I'm talking to you and make you have better sense. You sperm whale them look bad. Fire them, brother. Open the taxpayers' money you continue to give them neither, you know. I did give them money. Oh, make sure I want to pack it and not do it. But what them are doing don't make no sense. Them don't realize what them are doing. Remember, you know, make you just sit on the bid and pint it out and pint time and everything. Time stamp. Them fool. Me not tell them say we're the gatekeeper, man. This makes sense too, no? So this is my run with now for the PR stunt again. This is a Mark, you know. This is not Peter Phillips, this is not Portia. Yeah? And you see who them how far them gone back and who them draw for when them talk. And them I show Mark. When I say, yo, roll it back, it not good. Roll it back. Cause I'm not the one of them too, you know. The one of them PMP, you know, I say no, their money are too high. You can't do the people them this. You say you do something and you do it for the public sector work and them and you can do one exercise. You don't expect you give them 20% and you take 300, 200 and enough percent. You don't go just say it, you don't come and tell them. A matter of fact, Julian come and explain so we never even know say the money are them kind of money because they don't talk to people. Eh? Them wicked, man. Them wicked. And if you see this now, if you want to look through the one of this, I see all them editing and do them piece of shit. And the sperm whale them do it, you know. And them sloppy. Them sloppy. When we do music with the brother, we shoot enough scene and they will edit down to the 3 minutes around them thing. Yes? So when you have to do that, I remember I have to put in the tune and put in the thing and we do these things better. See? So when you have to do them thing, them do the thing and simple thing for edit. You know, we do thing and we do it like a movie, like a script. So let me tell you, so we do editing. So stop your bullshit. Yeah? We can just show them and I show them different things with them putting in the video. It don't even make no sense. It don't make no sense. Me tell you, say, listen me. Remember on the TV and the radio and the thing, remember me the planet. No one go look no man, no see them. Me have my one platform, I'm good. I'm a human rights activist. I mean, I like foolishness. You see? So I like somebody with a press 2 key, you know, so I can draw you up. Let me show you where you're going to go wrong. Your sperm wheel, them not working good, brother. And see you cut off the whole market G thing there. You know good, brother. It's bad, man. You understand? It's bad. Look here. It's same put up market G look. A market say roll it back. And I'm sure pick a skill and say, you know, we are work this. That doesn't make no sense, brother. Look here. Dayton Campbell. Disagree with Massey. Of course them disagree. No the opposition leader. And the general secretary this. Yeah, show me pick a skill and them are the opposition leader general. The man gone home long time. What happened to this guy? Look where them editor showed to people. Eh? So if you did say something even from in a when, them just straight in and say, oh, at the PMP, you know. So yeah, them a flip flop on the thing. You know, so them a idiot. Eh? Look here.
Madam Speaker, the opposition takes no issue with what the ministers announced.
See it? Look at who them a show again. A market G work now, we know. Sir Peter Phillips stepped down from, what, 2021? No, 2024. Look here. And the other day, them increased them under 2023. See? Increase for income tax threshold. So when you show, look at Peter Phillips shredding own this plan. Yeah? You're not shred all this plan. Peter Phillips, listen. Uno have no sense. Una deal with Marky G, not Peter Phillips. I'm going home too. And a Peter Phillips I deal with the Peter Phillips, okay. You have a new hey, that's why I'm saying have to look good, you know. This is where your sperm whale can come with, brother. Eh? Look here. This is how them let go.
The Labour Party will remove income tax from the salaries of approximately 118,000 workers.
From income tax PAYE workers.
It is. This is from 2016 in a people. See the PMP 2016. But people, this are this are when they come in, you know. The 8 years. So in come back, this is 2016. See that? 2016 run so. See it? Yeah, this I got the 2016 election. Yeah? This income put up here so. Look here.
Earning $1.5 million or less is not workable or...
This is when Peter Philip was at the time. Remember say at the time this when they won the 2016 election, at the time, remember Porsche does a fixed back the economy. They never have no money and what have you, you know. Yes. See? Remember them that have build back the economy. He was the finance minister, Peter Phillips. So he drive for remember he had with Mark Golden now in 2024, you know. Him gone back when him was opposition, him drive at this. Look at him edit. Eh? Alright. Go on again.
Feasible.
It is also time to increase the income tax threshold.
Look at
nominate.
Look now, and them hear me say flip flop, you put up all the flip flop. Why them listen to me? Can you remember when I Xerox? Hey, I put up the Xerox now. Before me say in my flip flop and the shoes pan the heel back. When you hear me, don't it? It come like a minute talk, them you not be able to do something. Eh? It coming like a minute talk. Them people in a belt I do something. Eh? When you tell me now. If me not talk them people don't do. Hey, shit mouth, you can't just put some go away, you know, so you get banned, cause you're toilet. Yeah man, you're toilet. You can't just put something up here so you're a piece of shit. You know, so you're gone. Yeah? Yeah man, you're gone, man. A matter of fact, go outside. But you're outside, yeah man. You're one of them germs too, man. Yeah man, you have to declare yourself from here, yeah? We never put people. Alright, yeah man. So these are the things I show you now, flip flop. They might put up flip flop now. You know, me tell you say one is a flip flopper. They might put up flip flop right here. So what on so? I forgot to start copyright some of my things them, you know. Xerox, I'm afraid I wanna know. People want me about Tony, you know. But Anjo. People want me about Tony, you know. I want me about the Xerox them, you know. Eh? This is 71 Xerox and 72 Xerox. Andrew, what you put out to make no sense, yeah? Yeah, man. When you put out to make no sense. Need to stop this. This no make no sense, yeah? Yeah. And with that slippers there.
It is also time to
and put a it's stupid, not Xerox. Don't put the boy, say we have flip flop out the top him. What them do? And then go find something, man. Find something, man. And the head no good, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Find something, Nanjo, man. It's no good, man. Let me just play back Marky G and make me finish here where him that said so.
And that is what we are committed to locally and globally. Mr. Speaker, change at the national level must focus on good governance. In this modern era of pervasive information sharing and communications, good governance is increasingly essential to maintain the people's trust and confidence in our democracy. Citizens are demanding that their leaders uphold the highest standards of accountability, transparency, and trustworthiness. All the measures that I have outlined for implementation will only be possible if we change the approach to governance that now exists. I'll leave you with the ways, means, quality, and spirit of the change in governance that we commit to. And good governance isn't just a set of ideals. It is the foundation upon which an equitable and just society can be built. The People's National Party has always been committed to fulfilling these ideals, and we will translate these principles into tangible actions that uplift and empower every member of our society. Mr. Speaker, we are in an increasingly low-trust environment. Since the JLP government came to office in 2016, no less than 8 ministers have been forced to resign or have been otherwise sacked.
So when I talk about them corruption, you know, I know the speaker, I just show you one and show you the other one, you know, how them behave. Look here.
For a range of serious breaches, and Jamaica continues to rank poorly on international corruption indices. The move in 2020 to take away the chairmanship of most parliamentary committees from the opposition has weakened that mechanism of...
So him take away the chairmanship for most opposition. Him go and him change it up and put that for them and the committee them. You can't know why you know about one, you know. Them start share the committee and them do the things, you know. Them do the wrong and share the committee. That's wrong again. All right. Them share it.
Holding government to account. The maneuvers to delay the tabling of reports from the Auditor General and the...
Some talk about the auditor, the tabling. So them just go play him in this like him and cut him off. Yes, primary, them not do a good job.
Integrity Commission remains a contentious matter, especially since the legal opinion on which this delay is purportedly based has been withheld from parliamentarians and the wider public.
It withheld from the parliamentarian and the wider public. Yeah.
When the former speaker was forced to resign as a result of an Integrity Commission investigation...
Him tell the former speaker forced to resign, I'm going to show you. Me show you. Him know what I'm talking about. Him not talk them, I see the corruption.
The move to replace her with the wife of the Prime Minister, so that the head of Parliament is now the spouse of the head of government, really does not sit well with the tradition that the Speaker must act independently of the government of the day. The Speaker is intended to be independent and must act independently of the government of the day. That is the tradition.
That's true. That's true. Yeah? Yeah, man. A favor and the minions.
That is the tradition.
Look how favor go.
The failure.
Yeah, there.
The failure.
Yeah, no, that's right. Look there. And I say low. Yeah, there.
The failure.
Yeah?
Mr. Speaker.
Members.
Yeah, that low. Yeah, there. Mark, it's a mark, get them there in a ramp to them, you know. Mark, it have now ramp to them, you know. Chibayas, man. You see the one of them and this is a mini and them. And all the fun, look there.
The failure to identify the so-called illicit 6 MPs.
Yeah, what am I say? The so-called illicit 6 MP and them stop him. Hear this. Now who this? Outside.
Your Prime Minister fire you, go outside. Your Prime Minister fire you, go outside. Your Prime Minister fire you. Your Prime Minister fire you, go outside.
Go outside, pay him outside. Go outside, pay him outside.
The failure to disclose the identity of the so-called illicit 6 MPs who are under investigation by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment
Member.
So them come to stop it, you know. I shut them, so them I shut it down, you know. You understand? Use that me tell you again. You understand? See it there? Personal feelings she come with. Yes. Yeah? Because what she do, she hide. No, she didn't hide it, you know. Yeah. Queenie. Yeah, man, him have to go outside, because them company him outside. Him go outside. With him company him outside. That's why him go outside. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Dana, you know, see him going outside. Him outside. With company him outside. Yeah, man. Yeah, you see? So him feet so now shut him a shut down. he want to take players in the house, you know. The people them house, you know. Him say, yo, them have less, them now 16, them have 14, so I could go out and then them have to stop and shut him down. That backfired too. Because when you expect a opposition or a walkout, because what you do, you don't expect the government, but for do the government business walkout, no care how harsh it sound to you. Eh? You understand? See? So when Marky G do? Marky G not done it there, so. Nah, done it there, so.
Told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet.
Marky G not done it there, so. Marky G take it outside.
Are seeking to bring charges against. In fact, August last year, the cleaner
go outside with company outside
from the FID that there were several persons.
You gotta do it on the street, you know, people. Queenie, you go outside with company outside. Eh? And a Vic. No, but a Queenie that, man. And a Vic, you have to watch when you walk Queenie, you know. Man, you put it on your foot side too, you know. A Queenie that. Say, go outside with company outside. A Queenie. Yeah, man. Andrew fire him. Boss fire him if you go outside, man. Yeah? So I can finish your market G, I say. We no business about Queenie, man. We create a market G, I say in there. Straight out there.
Told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet when there are a number of people that the Financial Investigations Division are seeking to bring charges against. In fact,
see, Anna no shall drag fear feet, no DPP. That's what it can't enough for them to get charged, you know. Remember under this man watching, you know, under Google Gaga, you know. Remember, you know, I bring that 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock tonight. 7. No, 6:30 at 7, so I won't 8 before go back on. So you remember say with the coke port, the 2 coke, remember them over 16 billion that I want 16 billion Jamaican that about a cook and not even one of the big boys. Remember I get to you that. Billion would be over 100 million US. But a cocaine. And not even one man them would happen. And I remember, you know, from Marcha, a 1 year since, you know, fixed day they say I'm gonna lock up some people, but him just assign some things. Them not lock up nobody. Saying can't work no more.
August last year, the cleaner carried a report that from the FID that there were several persons that they were intending to move against with charges. That report is no longer on the cleaner website, but I am told that the DPP is dragging their feet on this. The Kroll forensic report, which has cost taxpayers millions of dollars, was delivered to the government months ago. It must be released to the public so we can see what the findings are. Jamaica will not accept a cover-up of this shameful debacle, which has tainted our country's reputation as a safe and well-regulated place for Jamaicans at home and abroad to save and invest. In fact, a commission of inquiry into this SSL scandal will be needed.
Yes, true.
Jamaica is crying out for change in this area. This is why I have identified an entire cluster of portfolios within our own governance structure to address the now desperate area of transparent and accountable governance. We must translate good governance principles into tangible action that restores trust and confidence in our leaders and preserves our cherished freedoms and democratic way of life. Change means no more hiding of the truth from Jamaicans. Change means no more deception in official public communication. Change means putting transparency and communication at the heart of good governance. It affirms that respect is due to those who elect governments and pay taxes. That's why we will implement a comprehensive strategy centered around engagement and accessibility. Our aim is to ensure that every voice is heard, to bridge the gap between leadership and the people. This means holding town hall meetings, physical and virtual, to give every citizen a voice in the decision-making process. It means conducting community walks, listening to the concerns of our constituents, and working together to find solutions. It means providing regular progress reports on projects and programs, and keeping the public informed and involved every step of the way. Change means practicing accountability as a central principle of good governance. That's why, after the terrible incident of the woman being beaten in public with a stool, I tabled an impeachment bill in the House of Representatives in 2021 to provide a mechanism to hold to account any parliamentarian whose egregious conduct brings his or her office into disrepute. Despite this having been a manifesto promise of this JLP government from the 2016 general elections, my impeachment bill has not been allowed to go forward to a joint select committee for whites.
Him impeachment bill no go forward, you know. And them that about impeachment, them try to stop in every way. Man, I take that from them.
Take all the consultation and then be passed into law. They don't believe in accountability. When I entered the political arena, there were some entrenched ways of doing things. Making change happen requires a fresh approach. Things will be very different under my watch, because I will tolerate none of it. The last PNP administration put local government in the Constitution. We passed the 3 strategic laws to modernize the legal framework of local government in keeping with modern best practices. One of those laws, the Local Governance Act, makes provision in Section 18 for the recall of an elected mayor, and it may be initiated by a petition alleging a charge of gross misconduct or dereliction of duty, and it has to be signed by at least 25% of the registered voters in the city municipality. The next PNP government will institute a fair and balanced recall system for elected officials, both at the local government and parliamentary level, to deepen accountability and empower the voters with recourse where they are badly let down by whoever they elect to parliament. Change means not taking away the rights of the people of Portmore without proper consultations with them, followed by a referendum to let them make the decision whether or not they want to give up their city municipality status and their right to directly elect their mayor, a right given to them by the People's National Party. Jamaica has spoken, and the PNP has listened to the concerns of the people. We are offering solutions based on thorough research and consultation with our stakeholders. We will embark on this journey together with the people towards a future where opportunity for advancement is not a privilege, but a right for all. We commit to good governance for the people of Jamaica, not as some abstract concept, but as a living promise fulfilled to every citizen of our nation. We are on a fast track on the road to change, and we invite all Jamaicans along this exciting journey in a spirit of hope for a better and brighter future for all our people. And I would have ended, thank you, Madam Speaker, but I hope you not in the Parliament.
Yeah, man.
Awake from your slumber and answer the call. The torch has been lighted, the dawn is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to be loyal and faithful, true to thee.
All right, so let me see the press briefing right away now. Can I have a look at touch a lot too? I'm going to press briefing, you know. Yeah, I'm going to look at touch a lot too, you know. All right, see that? Yeah, but I'm telling about the wife. Yeah, I'm going to tell him, I'm going to explain now. Listen.
Actions. And I think he has put himself in an invidious position by creating history by walking out. When has a government ever walked out of its own parliament when it has a majority? It's absurd. It's frankly absurd. And I believe that when they reflect I hope that they will see the error of their ways. I did not say anything offensive. I wasn't rude. I simply said that to have the head of government in the country and the head of the parliament in the speaker as spouses does not sit well with the tradition in our parliamentary democracy, and not just Jamaica, across the world that has our system of having a speaker who is independent of the government. This is a very important matter because the speaker is the umpire. We had some concerns, but we decided not to take an issue with it after she was appointed. Leader of opposition business didn't object at the time, and I was prepared to work with it. But having seen...
You know what I'm saying? The leader of the opposition, and him have concern, but him just leave, because the leader of the opposition do this, and him prepare to work, but when see, can't work. And him explain. Where Andrew go with that patch up with that, man. Brother, you sperm whale, them not do justice, man. Them love run out and do things and say, hey, with this. See them kind of technology with them say them have, and them not even look what them are doing, you know. Not to patch up, man. Them are try you down in a deep water, we'll dive deep in it, man. Yeah, man.
What has happened since, with these reports not being tabled on a timely basis? Integrity Commission reports, some of them being sent to the Oversight Committee, which the government controls, which they may never be published in that.
So them never be published. So shall send them Oversight Committee and them now be published. So them hide the things them with the people them for know. This is what she sit down and do. She and Dark father-in-law, she talk about things that come from the Senate. So them run the Senate and she, the two of them are doing it. Dark father-in-law for blame too, you know. Not just she. But the two of them, both of them. Yeah, both of them. She, Juliet, and Dark father-in-law. Both of them. Yeah, man. One of the House and one of the Senate.
In that eventuality. And seeing that the opinion that they're relying on from the Attorney General given to the Parliament, they won't share it with the public and with us. To know.
So, when they get to the thing from the Attorney General, they not share it to the opposition neither, and neither the public. You know, see what they do to the country. We don't want to hear from Andrew. It can't be you just whole things and you do some things now and no, different thing. Different thing what you do right now, nobody know unite with you. The arrogance and the disrespect that done. That done. Because we watch a long time, you know, because we want some people go to prison. Can't just get a youth alone.
Whether or not the justifications are sound in law. I just feel it's a very bad situation that has happened under her watch, and I thought I should bring it to the public's attention that this is a matter of concern.
Have you written to the Prime Minister about the issue?
About what?
Have you written to the Prime Minister raising concern about the issue?
I raised it in the Parliament today, and so, you know, when I write to the Prime Minister, he never replies.
That's very embarrassing, people. The opposition are right to you, and you so powerful and disrespectful that you feel say you do not have to reply. You know, reply. Like you said, me run this, you know. Remember, you're going up, let's say someone who go to prison still, you know. That can't run still, you know. You can't have an opposition and you have a government, and then the opposition right to you and you know reply. Can you bigger than everything else? You saw that bad?
And so, you know, when I write to the Prime Minister, he never replies.
Why is it so long to raise it in the Parliament?
I have spoken, Julian has spoken on the matter of the reports not being tabled on several occasions, so have I. This is a budget presentation when I get to speak in an unfettered way on whatever issues affecting the nation that I choose to raise. That's the one opportunity I have. I don't have that opportunity to speak freely in Parliament generally because of the rules of how Parliament is conducted. I chose to make the point today when the nation would be listening, and which is it's a significant moment, the budget presentation of the Leader of the Opposition. I thought it was the right time to do it.
It was the Speaker who raised the issue of the quorum, sir. Was that appropriate versus someone on the floor of the Parliament raising that issue?
I think it was brought to their attention by Mr. Warmington, who has been fired, but is still very much in their minds and dictating how they operate.
You get fired. I know him there, because him have to, remember, him have to have company him outside, so him have to go outside. You have to have him in there and run him out.
I have
you know?
a couple of messages on my phone which I haven't gone through yet, but I'm not aware that they've reached out. But I would very much like them to do so. I hope some of the cooler heads will see that this was a really unforced error on their part and that they retrieve the situation.
Yeah, man. So this is for them style. I want you the Prime Minister and get up with him bag of bulls Thursday, because I want to rub him out, you know. So I want you to come with a bag of foolishness. Remember, around here you can't talk foolishness, you know. Because when you chat foolishness, I rub you out, you know, one. You see, man? Yeah, man, I rub you out, yeah. So nobody go up there with a bag of foolishness. Think you're and you're a bullbuck and think we are watching, you know. Remember, we are watching, man. The other day, when you go up on campaign, you hear things that said hard because you feel so you have this thing locked. And when you can't do anything and disrespect people and pissing our words and attack all kind of foolishness that it's done. Arrogance should kill when you disrespect too much people. Like people are not nothing. You understand? Yes, man. And the last time, can you think so now you can you say you can turn it up and turn it off? Hey, you know, me can turn it up and turn it off. You remember? Look here. Holness. Now go down right to the part there, you know. Now go down to where I'm saying, you know. Now go down to where you're saying, you know. You say you can turn it up and turn it off, you know, sir. Yeah. Well, I'm say me have it right, so. Yeah, man, I'm going to play this. By the amount of honest and the amount of things that me have to say unbelievable, you know. And the archive, me a boy, you know. But by the way, I just play the little baby. I mean, when I look for your thing, yeah? I play the little baby, yeah? I have to play the little baby.
That our continued economic recovery is dependent on our people.
He just said, bro, God.
The government is actively pursuing ways to increase workers' benefits.
I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. My bro, God.
So if I look at baby, my brother, anytime you see baby come out and I do this, man, it's done. It's done.
That our continued economic recovery is dependent on our people.
He just said, bro, God.
The government is actively pursuing ways to increase workers' benefits.
I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. My bro, God.
No, this bad still, you know. This bad. And Joe, we have the baby say them tired. Remember, I have to play it one more time and read the listen again.
You know that our continued economic recovery is dependent on our people.
He just said, bro, God.
The government is actively pursuing ways to increase workers' benefits.
I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. My bro, God.
I'm like, come on, something is so easy, you said, bro, God. She tired of him. Where you said somebody seen picture, which picture you talk? I would have said that about picture. Somebody does say picture, right? If you see picture, me have it right there, so you know. You want to see it? Who said it? Somebody just asked, let me see Andrew picture. Where him that go? I would have asked. So, who does ask the question? Can I show them? You don't want to see picture? Somebody asked, let me see him picture. If we see him picture, I will ask why. If you see Andrew when he has skin and teeth, who asks? Me see man, I have two pictures of him right now when he has skin and teeth. Two. When I want to say two of them, I want to say one. Just tell me if you don't want to say the world two one time, I want to say one and make sure no. When Marky G attack, you want to see two pictures? You want to see them? If you don't want to tell me, I'm going to just cut you. If you don't want to see them, let me know. Do you want to see two of them? Backside, all right. Want to see them? Let me see if we can see them better. Well on. Yes, let me see if we can. You see them? See there? Want to see him? Want to can see it? See that, man? Want to think they're incredible, right? Want to see them good? You see them? Look there. Want to see it? And see the top one. Because two different cameras take them still. Wanna see it? Look there. You see it? Sit up on here, man. And the camera, the angle of the camera here. So the angle of the camera, see? Yeah. And the other one, so, you know, yeah. Sometimes man have a longer lens, so you get the longer lens, you know? Yes. You see it? Yeah, man. Yeah. Eh? Yeah, man. Eh? The longer lens, you know? Yo, when me I laugh, and my sister make me laugh, man. No, man. Yeah, man. She not make me laugh, man. She make me laugh, but it's a little thing when she does share with me, so I have to keep it to myself, you know. Me just read it, and she laugh too, you know. Put the LOL, man. Share it. Put the LOL, man. She laugh too, man. Yeah, man. She share something with me for a while, you know. Yeah, me laugh. Not got such a net, man. She let me laugh, man. Yeah, man. Eh? She let me laugh. I'm seeing a Holness. I can't get them things about the amount of them. Right. Wow. I say I have them one, yeah. I say, boy, I'm more showing you this. There's not so much me have on here. Oh, my book granny, you know. My book granny too. Yeah, Andrew. I give granny a son. Something I drop with you, but I give granny a son.
99-year-old. So 100. 99-year-old. Mama, tell me the date of birth.
My born the 11th of April 1923.
So 23. So 1938 when Norman man they farm the thing that she have 15. And she know the one of them. She know the one of them come up. Yeah. You understand? So so I got 101 this year. 101 actually. So she know all of them. Maybe you she say boy Andrew. She say something nice boy.
Mama, 99-year-old. Yeah. Mama, I want to ask you a question.
Last year.
What the worst prime minister you know from politician time?
Andrew Holness, man. Andrew Holness. 1923.
All right. Mama, 99-year-old.
Yeah.
Mama, I want to ask you a question. What the worst prime minister you know from politician time?
Andrew Holness, man. Andrew Holness.
Say it again, man, because they probably not here.
Andrew Holness is the worst one.
When me hear from the baby and the something, and then me hear from grandma where centenarian, yes. Me that alone mash up my head now, you know, because it's unbelievable. When you hear from grandma, and you can she pass over 100 now, you know. 2024 now, you know. Yeah. Yeah. She got turned 100 last year, so 101 if she's still alive. But she make sure do this. When you hear from them people who will live them life, and you hear from a little baby the son, I tell you ease yourself again. This bad. Yeah. This bad, man. This really bad, Queenie. This bad, man. It's bad. Andrew go around and Andrew the same him can turn it up and turn it off. And when Andrew go around, we look the people and they complain, man. Complain. Eh? People start make complain. That's me. If you talk to Andrew and tell him to stop with him out of them bed, man, all people hurt, man. I play the last thing this I play for you, Andrew. Because people hurt.
The donkey of the day today.
Hello, who's this?
Trevor Brown from St. Elizabeth.
Who you want to get donkey today to?
Andrew Holness.
Wow.
The road is so bad in St. Elizabeth. Dion Blake can't transport her chicken feed, and instead of fixing the road, Andrew buy her one donkey.
Who got the donkey of the day today?
Hello, who's this?
Trevor Brown from St. Elizabeth.
Who you want to give donkey today to?
Andrew Holness.
Why?
The road is so bad in St. Elizabeth, Dionne Blake can't transport her chicken feed, and instead of fixing the road, Andrew buy her one donkey. Andrew is the donkey of the day.
Man, me done, you know. Me done, yes, man. Me done. Me done. So the just hear this too. That thing that we you put out at about, and then you show Mark and you show Peter Phipps and you show the dapper than our way more name this and it. You know, make no sense. When them edit thing, man, tell them look what them a do, man. Mark and the leader of the opposition. Peter Phillips retire and step out of politics. Yeah? And thing, yeah, Mark. And then, you know, when you go back to them, man, they like Bobby Pickard, skill, or who you go back to them kind of people there. It don't make sense if you show that a man has said, boy, we did want to raise up here, but they never tell the same one 300%, brother. You understand? That's why you put out this, and then even if things have me second this, and then want to say she got through, you know, the best way possible. You know, that means if you come with that little thing that it's wrong. If you just act as a speaker and don't, you can't be biased, you know, if you don't make sure you do the right thing. Like only talk and then nobody over here so much talk and chill off the mic and the foolishness. You can't get that, brother. Well, that's a garbage, trust me. Straight garbage. Worse, yeah, man, worse, man. Worse, man. And then he might try to come back now and think he might read a budget and come back and then make a back a promise after 8 years and then suffer you and use state of emergency and so. We know him, you know, we know about him now. We know. Just sit down and make him take 2 promises. Take 2 promises. I'm going to pan down and say, hey, I'm going to fix it, my patch road. Me patch road with taxpayers' money. If the man get up and do that work, he never have to explain nothing to nobody. You just see him do the work. You just see him do the work. Allow me to tell? No. Saying? And Joe, I have to go run back later and my sister time I running so later. Me out, yeah? Blessed. Cool. Up.